Hello, good morning. Hello, hello. Welcome. Today we're going to start on a sleeve. You didn't see what I'm doing, but I'm showing you that I'm showing you. So we're starting on a cool sleeve today. Can you hear us? Okay, yes. I see the sound should be good. Se på på iCam så har den også egne sånn kommentar-greia. Thank you for following. We got follow? Or maybe that was just my test from earlier. I don't know. Cool. Du vet den der, hvis du trykker på iCam, så har du den lille, lille pratebobla. The little speech bubble. No. På selve der, ja. Der hvor du hadde musen, og rett over der. Og så den, ja. Så den der? Yay. Because also the chat messages that didn't... Okay, because then we are not sort of on Restream, so that's just even better. So just remove... Yes, you can just put that there. Awesome.
But why not on Restream?
I don't know. There's something new with the eCam software that makes us actually go straight to YouTube and Facebook and Twitch and stuff without having to use Restream. So that's just even better. Hi, everyone. Oh, quote. You just got a member? But, oh, yeah, because you did that yesterday, and I didn't get the sort of notification until now. Thank you. Hi from North Shields. North Shields? Where's that? Hi, Celia. Hi, Sarah from the US. Hi, Jesse. Ritvars. Hi, from Latvia. Hello. Good morning. Hi, Dippy Dancy and Christina. It's 4 a.m. Just stopped by to say hi. Great day. Check back later. Do that, Christina. So I'm going to start printing now. So I'm going to need to think mathematically a little bit. So bear with me. Bear with me. This one, save. So I just made the stencil with a PixArt app. So we designed the whole sleeve. You're gonna see it very soon. So and then I divided the pieces that we're gonna start with today, and divided them on a sort of paper, and then I'm gonna print it, and then try to find the size. And some background music now, yeah, please. Sorry. Yes, no worries. Because now I would like to try to print to the normal printer just to see that the size is going to be good before I use the brother printer, because... And I did order more the stencil sheets, so we should have more. But so print. It's is it the Epson ET?
Yeah.
Okay. Love you, Linda. Love all the way from Northern Ireland. Awesome. Thank you. Northern Ireland. I want to go there sometime. Isn't that the Limerick? No, was that in Ireland? Limerick Convention. Do you remember? Wasn't that in Ireland, or was it in Scotland?
No, I don't remember anymore.
Good morning from South Africa. Hi, Andre from South Africa. Hello.
You want to go there too?
I want to go there too. I was invited to a convention there once.
You're from Italy. I want to go there.
Yeah.
I want to go there.
I did get an invitation to a tattoo convention in South Africa once, and I really wanted to go there, but
yeah, Ireland,
it was way too expensive. So Limerick is in Ireland. Okay, cool. So it might be that I might be well, not this. Yeah, so I'm not going to be there this year, but maybe next year. This is weird that it doesn't have A4 on the paper size. Is the paper in the printer?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll send it to the Mac. It's easier because this iPad didn't understand.
I have a question there.
Mm-hmm.
Both of you.
It's easier if you
Yeah,
read the
sure, yeah.
questions.
Good morning, Linda. Did we miss our live show yesterday because YouTube said you're streaming at 4 p.m. and nothing happened?
Yes, sorry, I forgot to tell you and like forgot to edit the schedules. But I thought we were gonna. I was going to stream, or I was planning to stream when we made the design yesterday. But then it's with children's pictures and I think also personal stuff when I open my Mac with the photos and stuff. So I'm like, it's going to be difficult to sort of censor that. So I decided to make the design not on the stream. So we didn't stream yesterday, but we made the design ready, the whole sleeve, in like 2 hours. So that was really, really good. Did I say the whole stream or did I say the whole sleeve? I don't know, but you get it. You get it. Did you get now the photo?
Yeah.
Yes. So can you try to print that for me with the Epson? Command P, yes. And, oh, no, you shouldn't do that because it's connected to the brother. So now it's once, so you need to, yeah.
Okay, then.
So you have to sort of like remove the print queue. Otherwise it's gonna want to print that the next time.
No, where is your period lines then, or?
I have no idea. If you go to, if you double click the photo first. Double click. Quick.
Right.
2 clicks. Yes. And then Command P. Because then you have the options. See, and now you choose the Epson.
Epson. There.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Paper size A4, send it here.
but it's gonna be the wrong size anyway. So in one way we need to. Okay, I'll sit over there.
Yeah.
I'll sit over there and I can. Do I have another camera for that? Oh, and I can also remove these for now. Oh, was it wrong? Yes, okay. Hi. At least I washed my hair today, so that's a good thing. So I'm gonna try to print this Epson, but before I do that, I'll cut out this part and I'll write it down. My math. If this is 1300 times 2000. Okay, that's an easy number. 1300 times 2000. And then print that. Default. You can't hear me? Oh, sorry.
Why can't they hear you?
I don't know.
I can't hear you.
You should be able to hear me. The sound is on. So maybe if you refresh Spirit Moon, because I see that the sound is on. This is on, and the sound bar is up. So it should be there. Should be good. Perfect. Epson. Epson. Hi, Nocturama. We're good. I'm good. we're all good, I think. Starting on a new sleeve today, so that's going to be very exciting. We have a long day ahead of us. A lot of tattooing. Epson print. I think that was smarter to print on the normal printer first, you know, to check the size. And now I know what the size is going to be. I know, it's, you know, the cords, it's... Okay. The moment of truth. Can you give me the measuring tape, please?
Is it the right size?
It's
It's the perfect size. Wow.
15 at
Amazing.
the millimeter. Wow.
Hooray for the day without any technical problems.
Yes. Awesome. Okay,
It's
I'm
gonna
gonna
look
switch.
awesome.
I think so. So I'm gonna switch the camera angle here so that you can see. Will we do this one or should we do that one? No, we'll do that one. Okay, so da, da, da. Nothing really. Nothing really. Okay, so yeah. If you stand up, we'll see. So everyone, this is Christian.
Hi everyone.
He's gonna start his sleeve. So, and I was thinking that she's gonna be 15 centimeters, and now she's 15. So if she goes there, I think that's gonna be very nice. I can show you maybe. I can show you the. Well, there's just gonna be an extra camera down there, but if you want, you can see the design. You see it? Well, I don't know if you can see, but when I close up here, pretty awesome with the like forest, deep forest as you called it. I like
deep
that.
forest.
The deep forest, and his children are.
Deep dark forest.
Yes, the deep dark forest, but it's not dark. It has this warm, this, you know, the nice, mysterious vibe in it too.
It's a mysterious sunrise.
And it's like a cozy. We're just we're out in the forest and just enjoying it, kind of theme. Yeah. So if she's that perfect size, then the stream, which I was thinking to go, so if she's there, I'm just gonna mark. So there.
I love the forest design.
Thank you. We do too.
And hello, good morning from Miss White Rabbit.
Hi, Miss White Rabbit.
That's a mouthful.
So you have an appointment with me, White Rabbit? You have a consultation, I think?
Yeah.
Was it? Cool. So, and then if this part is like right from the middle from here on her arm, then that stream is gonna go up towards here, which is perfect. It could also be a little bit more like this, I think.
Alright.
Yeah. So that your arm.
It follows the arm. But won't it crash into her?
Yes, but it's supposed to. So it's sort of crashing into her, but behind her, so she's walking in front of it.
Walking towards it.
Yeah. So, and I think it's nice that.
Did you order more of these?
Yes, I did, actually. I think it's nice if this starts right here, so that if it's too high up, then we might bend it, you know? Because when you bend your arm, you bend
the stream.
this area, right? So, but if we start here, you're not going to bend it that much. What's he getting? You can see the design in the corner of the screen. So it's a deep forest with his children, like just lurking about and enjoying the forest, enjoying nature.
This whole design actually reminds me of when we moved into the place where I'm grown up. Because
Yeah?
me and my siblings used to do this adventure time thing where we just run around in the because we have a field and then a little forest behind the field again. So we crossed the field and had a small forest, like 100 meter skogen. We had a full kind of forest, small forest. And we did all kind of, exploring thing. It reminds me of that.
Sorry, I'm just thinking at the same time, so it seems like I'm not very interested, but it's a nice story.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Because I need also the other pieces, so I need to sit here again.
I was done with the story anyway, so you don't have to apologize.
Yeah, but you know me. Sometimes I feel like I seem so uninterested. It's like, it's not that I'm not interested. It's just I'm. Let's see. And where's that image that we had? There it is.
It's very funny because I used to get off from Linda, and then her brother.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, you removed it. Okay. Yes. As long as there's no building sound, we can.
Oh, fresh air.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Airdrop. I need to send this again.
So there's no ventilation here.
Not yet. V sent me an email that I can call her, but I was a bit afraid because I'm not speaking English fluently. But I can do it today when I'm at home, maybe. Otherwise, I know if you don't like calling, you can just email Veronica as well. You don't have to call. It's just easier with a calendar, you know. But otherwise, she can just also just give you some alternatives on email, and you can just pick the one you want. So that can also work. So don't worry about that. We will do what we can. So what did I have? I had 1,300 times 2,000, and that was perfect. 2,000. And then 1,300. What iPad are you thinking of getting to help with the tattoo designs? The iPad Pro, because mine is broken. It's crushed. So half of the screen is all smashed. So Veronica's cleaning the camera lens.
I just saw this huge mark on it. I can actually go on
This
to
one,
all the
and
cameras.
then P, brother, flip, yes. when it printed with these margins. Veronica, when you printed this, or did I print this? I printed this.
You printed it.
Yes, yeah, I did. Thank you.
Nobody wants to know who printed it.
Brother, flipped to stencil. I just need to know that this is going to be the same size, because now it looks like the margin is different, but maybe it's not going to be different. Hi V, says Spirit Moon.
Hi, Spirit Moon.
Okay, and the printer is there, and it was just so nice yesterday just to clean this area so I can get the printer like in you know, one place. Yep. So I don't have to sit with it on my lap or something. And the thing is that this printer has a, where do you find that? Does anyone know where you can find like the printer queue? Maybe I can search for that.
Hi, Raven. What? Oh, my friend. Right.
Kuewe. Q is such a weird word.
I know.
Kuewe. Print Q didn't have that. Okay.
Maybe it just went away since it wasn't paper there.
Or we can just have a normal paper in there just to make sure, because I don't want to waste these papers, and they are super expensive. I remember how excited I was when I got my sleeve. Woohoo! Yes, Spirit Moon, right? Want to make sure that this. Okay, good. So, good. Now we have this one. And mirrored and print, yes. Hoping for the best. Reconnect. There it is. Of course, now it's printing the one in the queue. Blah. Blah, blah, blah.
That was the printer queue. Yeah, it was.
For da, ja. Da printet han ut den første. The first one, the one that, with the whole thing. But this is going to be too small.
Too small.
You pictures.
This camera is, oh, it's probably that cord which is pulled towards the wall.
Maybe I also bobbled it a little bit when I cleaned that lens.
Yeah, I just, yes, that's what you did. Oh. I love these cameras that I can just steer them. This camera, no, camera's being used by another. Okay, you got the paper?
Yeah. Paper's ready.
Of course it's being used by Anna because we're using it in the stream. Can you reconnect? Yes, these cameras are just playing games with me now. I don't have time for that now. Oh, you have a skirt today, Veronica. That's cute. No, you know me. I'm bad at noticing stuff like that. There we go. Okay, we have one of the pieces now, but the stream is very... I can hardly see it. But we can... I can fix that. Yes, tomorrow we're going to continue, yes. This one is restarting all the time.
It did the same thing as Nana did for them. The same.
Okay, but there's then it's the connection to. If it's not the connection behind, it's the connection to the USB thing over there. Okay. In the meantime, sorry for the cameras. I'm just gonna switch to another camera for now. Maybe this one, even though it's like straight to my face, but better that than nothing, I guess. So I have this one, and then Command E. No, I couldn't do that. But this one, Command C. I'll go back, and then and a new cut. 2000 in height. Did this turn out to be the right size still? Yeah. Okay. But I did bring the MacBook. But okay, fix it now. But next time you use the MacBook.
Okay.
So example, this one is now 14 because it's another margin. So that's a typical printer error.
Printer issue.
But then I'll just adjust the percentage. So but I really need this.
Nei, det gjelder for begge. Ja, riktig.
That's what happens when you only have one computer and two people that want to use it. Ta MacBooken. I brought it from home, so you can have the MacBook today for your little office. Okay, so that was the wrong size when we printed that out.
Was it the wrong size?
Yes.
A new paper then?
We need several new paper. I'm gonna need a lot today.
We're not too much out. We don't have that many.
No, I know. So 2000 in height and then 1300. So, wait a minute. 13 in the width, and then 2000. That's probably what I did. So we'll do like even smaller, like 14. No, 12, 23, 12, 12, 20. And then, so not 1300, but 12, 20, and 1900. Okay, writing down the pixels. So, and Command K, and then Command P. This is probably so boring for you guys to look at right now because I'm just printing, but very soon we're gonna have a little bit more action here. It was a density I want to check with. Printer options. Density.
Hi.
Hi. Density.
Så drar jeg og handler prøveforberedende printer. En annen elektronikk du samler fort.
Mikro.
Mikro. Du snakker om brødrister.
Brødrister. I hvert fall mikro. Og så printer, da er det viktig at det er som sagt A3. Printer og kopi. Ja, det spiller ingen rolle.
Men det må være farge også.
Helst farge. Men det må ikke, ja, det må ikke være det, men for å lage stenciler.
En skuff til hver stykke. En skuff til A4, en skuff til A3.
And a microwave. So I can have lunch. So I can have a little variety and not just... Yes?
Så går jeg gjennom detaljer når det er ferdig i dag. Du må ta noen valg på garderobe her i gangen.
Okay. Cool.
Jo, også når du skal flytte over til en ny sesjon. Når du får tid, fordi han må vite det for han skal starte her inne.
Ja, skjønner. Og da må jeg vite når jeg kan flytte dit, og så... Ja, ikke sant? Det må jeg finne ut av, for det er egentlig bare på søndag, men da skal vi til mamma. Vi må finne ut av det. Vi kan jo ta det etterpå. Hi Guri, and Luxury Ink from India. Jesse, badass. I wouldn't able to handle 2 sessions in a row. Yes. We'll see.
We'll see.
I think he's gonna... He'll handle a lot, I think. Okay, so trying a new brother. Should I just try it on a regular piece of paper first? I think I want to do that. Yes, I think so. I think so. I hope so. I'll test it. I need to test it. I don't know if it's going to be any ink on it, but I never tried. Yeah, so it doesn't have any ink. But I did order yesterday, and it should be here today. How many do I have?
I don't know if all of them are full. I'll just three. That one.
Okay, I'll try this. Ma'am, can you tell how to make gray wash color? I don't make gray wash color. I think, in my opinion, I would just buy gray wash color if you like, you know, you want sort of a specific type of gray wash, or you know what I mean, or just go old school like me. I've been tattooing for over 20 years, so for me, I would just use the normal black that you like to use in, like, when you do black and gray. I don't know why people even call it gray wash, because it has nothing to do with gray. It's all a black ink, and then you just water it out. So you have black, and you have like 4 more cups, but you add, you know, you have different sort of varieties, like black with water, water with black, you know, and you have less and less percentage of ink in the water cups. Okay, print. And I took the density up a little bit because the stream was really, but now this can happen. Destroy. No. But anyway, now I can see the size. Yeah. Sort of. That's what's so shitty about the Brother printer. It can't handle too much density. It's still 14 centimeters. No worries, luxury man. I mean, luxury ink. Let's see. So I need to. I know what to do now. This is good. Okay. I'm not gonna use the Brother. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I have the stencil printer. And now I have this. It should work in the stencil printer. Luxury, try electric dot Linda. Then you should find me on Instagram. So. Then I just need a plastic, like a plastic folder. Don't we have that? Where are the plastic folders? Plastlomme.
They're in that pink electric folder all the way to the back. Not all of them. And then go back. All the way to the back.
Oh, sorry. Electric dot Linda. Electric Linda with a dot. I don't know if that one's gonna work, because I would need the other ones. Let's see if I can. That. These ones. This is too wide and too thin, so should try this one. Ah, we have the kitchen and we have the office and then we have the storage room. Everything in one room right now. Do that. You can if you want. Where's oh, you put it there. Oh, okay. That was my advice. Okay, so this, Veronica, is a
I've never seen this bank before. Always use the color pencil with me. Oh, good.
See, people, like this. This is the kitchen. This is the office. That's the tattoo area, and this is the storage room. So, and here's my little, stencil printer. So, let's see if it works. The old timer. Do you know when your new office will be ready? They said that I could maybe move in, like, this Sunday, but I have plans for Sunday, so I'm not sure if I can. Okay, and then I need to have the right. This is also like you do this one time.
And if it's alright.
If it's alright, it's alright. If it's like too light, new one.
No.
So I really need to have more stencil paper.
But did you order now, like double up or something? Do you order?
Oh, they're so expensive. I like ordered 2 packs. That's it, because they're really expensive.
Wow, lights and everything.
What?
Did it work?
We don't know yet.
We don't know yet.
No.
Oh, this is bad.
What?
Did you do it wrong?
No.
Two more? 2 more tries.
Yeah, but these other people that when you're doing
It could be because this is printed and not copied. That one doesn't take print ink that well. That's why we need the copy machine, like ASAP. But
this is beyond my understanding. But yeah, this one is a little top.
yeah,
So
that's why I can't use this, because I can't use that with that printer. So there's only one option left. Or there's not. I mean, if this doesn't work, I'll have to just draw it. I can do that. I draw this by hand manually. I can put this here and draw, and it will be, so that's the backup. So we do always have a backup, but
Is that the old school way?
yes.
Yeah.
That's why, but it takes longer. But it doesn't take longer when you have this much, issues with the printer. But I'm gonna have.
can you still use the last one again?
Hmm?
Can you still use the last one?
Yeah, I think I can use this one because
we have two left, I didn't know.
I can try. How many do we have, like in total?
We have 2 more, but they're a little different.
No, because they are not for machines. They are manual.
They're manual. Then we have 1 try and 2 manuals.
This is my last one.
Yes.
And now we have spammers. Do we have any mods in the chat? because I can't do that from here. If I have any mods in the chat, I would really appreciate if you could help me remove the spammers. Yes.
Money from the UK.
Okay, so, but I really want to have the other.
Rice.
Okay, I need this. Can you?
Shall we take it out?
No, I have to. Yes, just under. Yes,
No, that's not it.
it's okay. But you will have to reconnect that camera again. That one. Just try again, like both in the back of it, but also.
Maybe because the cord squeezed. Behind here, I think cannot.
This is what takes time, you know, the start, the printing, the stencils, getting those right. But then the rest is just like, whew, no problem. You're gonna need power for the laptop as well, but you.
Yeah, I know, but we'll pick that later. It's not hurry.
Okay, okay. I know what the problem is. It's that one. It's the whole thing is not connected. So what you can do is the whole thing, the back USB, just unplug and plug it in again. And also just like the power to it. Is there a copy shop near one someone can pop out to? There isn't. That's the problem. But I do have the backup, so it's just that a little longer. But I do have the backup, so. Yes, it's all back now. Everyone is back.
For how long?
So, my little mess of paper here, because I really need to try. I have one more go. I have one more piece of paper. Otherwise, I'll have to do it by hand. We'll see. Okay, now I'm just trying to put all of those pieces together so I can fit them into one sheet, hopefully, because I need that last part there also.
Awfully quiet here.
Yeah.
Awfully quiet.
Yes, I know. Sorry.
Silence.
Yeah.
Concentrating too much. Have you had breakfast, by the way, or should
Yes, please.
Yeah. Lifesaver.
Hmm?
She's a lifesaver.
Yes. Okay, and then gallery, select this one, duplicate. Then going back to this and canvas, crop, resize. Oh, can I see this in centimeters, please? It says centimeters here, so. Christian's triggered an old Jethro Tull song for me. Bungle in the Jungle. I don't know why. Okay. Hi, Tian. I'm doing awesome. Thank you. And hi from Australia. So, okay. One more try. This. Share. JPEG. No. JPEG. Save. Start. Before y'all's time. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, Jethro Tull is not really my. What kind of music do you listen to?
I'm mostly into melodic metal, like in Flames.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah, they're my favorite.
I don't think I ever heard of In Flames. I've heard the name, but so that's.
You should check them out.
I should. We should. We can try to, but we can't listen to the music like that when we're streaming. That's the sad part. But we can do that when we have a break and we'll listen to some In Flames. Yes. Okay, and then image. No, this one. Send to no airdrop Office Mac. And 67. Okay, yeah, that was before my time. So, da da da. Reasons. One. Okay, so then it wasn't sent. There it is. Okay. And then if I do print to Epson first, yes, there it's changing the margins. That's what's happening. This one, so when I
so it shrinks like a centimeter.
Actually, when on Epson it scales automatically to 46, and on Brother it scales to 42. So, but if I choose, but if I choose fill entire paper, it goes to 45. Fill entire paper goes to 46. So those are like very similar. So if I try the Epson first for fill entire paper, or I can just go for 46, and if I go Brother, scale 46, they should be the same.
Break these doors.
I'll try 45. She's gonna be 15 and 8. A4 is 21 centimeters wide. So that could actually be too big too. It could be 42.
You want a coffee?
Yes, please.
You want a coffee?
Yes.
Do you want a coffee?
Yes, please.
No.
That would be
I'll try
awesome.
42. 42%.
Or a
Print.
tea or a cocoa.
Epson.
No, coffee is
Please.
perfect.
Please.
You have everything here. It's like a coffee shop.
To a store in here. Then we have latte and mocha. Yeah, those are the ones we have now.
There we go. Room view. Finally.
No,
Let's do
mocha.
this one.
Yeah,
Right.
mocha, yeah.
Here we go. Room view update. Okay. Okay. Isn't the Epson connected or what?
It needs power.
I stole its power. So, okay. We can just remove this. Maybe you can put this, you know, outside where we put all the stuff that's gonna go to the rest of the shop. So I went for 42%. So we'll see. Miley Cyrus or Katy Perry are two music artists I enjoy. Well, I love Miley Cyrus. She is, she's not Hannah Montana anymore, let's say. You know?
That's for sure.
Yes. Print. Oh, you made breakfast. Thank you. Oh, it's frozen.
Frozen bread.
It's okay.
A good idea to give the tattoo artist breakfast before we start. There she is. She looks good.
Is she 15?
Oh, on the millimeter.
Actually, like 15.2, but perfect. And I also got this part. I'm gonna go here, and this one, and the little leaves over there. Perfect. And now we have. I'm going to need more paper, but I hope that's why I hope they're gonna deliver today. Thank you, Danny. That's nice. Hi, Daxit. But what I could do now is I don't have to, now I just have to make this into that stencil. But even though it's a little broken, I just have to decide where it can be broken. It can be broken in that part because that's a part that I'm okay. She can't be, I don't want to have her, sort of affected by that one. Yes, so let's print it. This, it's going to be this. It's actually going to be printed like this so that I can. So, okay, 42%. Print, brother, flip to stencil. 42%, yes. Please.
Fingers crossed.
Yes. Is the main screen lagging? Okay, I think I found a solution for that. When the main screen is lagging, Veronica, we just downsize the resolution of it. And I think it shouldn't be lagging anymore. Print, 42%, yes. And the density, I need to have the density. It was 6. Let's do 5. Density. I'm so scared of the density right now because I only have this one paper. Print.
Paper print.
She's the most important one, and she's safe, so.
She's good.
Yes. Whew. We did it! See?
Nice.
Yes. And even the stream is better here. Just minus this part, but it's okay. It's all right. It's okay. It's all right. Good. Awesome. Okay, next I need a scissor. Scissor. Thank you. Oh, I just removed the music. Sorry. Did you use Epidemic?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll try Artlist today. Spirit Moon says, hi, Veronica.
Hi, Spirit Moon.
You can do that, Veronica. I need to cut the paper.
You got.
Cut some paper.
You cut some paper.
Yes. Veronica is very busy.
Now.
Okay, stage 2.
Let's go.
Putting the stencils on, which is a little bit more fun than cutting them out and stuff. So.
But now you put them in places again. There it is. This.
Mm-hmm.
This.
Mm-hmm.
Some papers.
Mm-hmm.
2 papers. 3. 2 papers. This also.
Okay. Oh, and eraser. Eraser. Razor.
Eraser. I was like,
Yeah.
already. That's all.
Oh, razor.
Oh,
Oh, razor. I'm so self-conscious about my drawings. Words never be comfortable enough for this. I admire any tattoo artist that has the balls to put their work out there like this. Well, thank you, Chelsea. Yeah, I think everyone is a little bit self-conscious, you know, about their art and drawings. Everyone is a little bit, nah, I'm not that good, you know. I feel like that too, but I also learned that when clients come to me and I just feel their sort of that trust, like, oh, I trust you. You just do you. You know this, and I'm like, oh, do I? Oh, yes, I do. I do kind of. Yeah.
I think it's a learning by doing also.
Yes.
Like you learn to become like that.
Mm. Yeah, and with more experience, you get more comfortable. You know, you get used to all this. It's like it's not a big deal, but it's like that's why I want to make it a big deal. So every tattoo, that's why I'm very eager for like every tattoo. It's going to be my best one ever, you know?
I sure hope so.
Yeah.
This is going to be your best.
Yeah. And that's why I think it's so nice about the colors that we chose, because you were leaning more into the black and gray.
Yeah, I were.
But then when you saw that, okay, but if we have a little bit of soft green and then soft orange, like yellow orange, so together they make this really nice, and the green can be really cold, like almost blue. So it could be really nice. It's almost like an orange and teal contrast, which is very popular within photography and movies. Orange and teal.
What's the sound called?
Artlist.io. I put it up there. So orange and teal, which is, you know, turquoise, that contrast is very nice. So we just have that contrast, just more mild and subtle. So you don't really notice it that much. Okay, and then clean. This is going to be cold and it might sting somewhere.
It's okay. A little stingy.
It's going to be worse.
Yeah,
later.
I know.
Okay.
So now you're going to puzzle these pieces together. Do you start at the bottom or do you start with the girl?
I need to start with the front.
With the front.
Yeah. Too much. Lori Vasquez. Good morning from Westchester. Westchester, New York. Can't wait to watch another live. How's the new studio going? It's going great. I think I can move into my new corner in just a few days, if I have the time. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but okay.
someone saying, "Hi, it's 2:22 a.m. in Tallinn."
Hi.
When you're doing this, Linda, you already have the whole design in your inner mind.
Yeah. I remember all
Awesome.
the whole.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have the vibe is in there, and like I said, that's the plan. But this is going to be a little bit different when we put it here, because now I'm adjusting it and doing this vibe on your arm and getting this more like the sense of it.
So much to think about, like the angles and the placements, and the skin's moving.
And I think it's starting to dry up. We need for the rest of that a little bit.
Like this.
And
then really fix out music too.
yeah.
And
This is so exciting. How is this gonna go?
Like, now it's right before the heist is starting.
So it's gonna be hard for you to sort of understand the whole thing
for
now.
sure. But I trust you.
I trust myself right now.
Pretty good.
Yes, you are starting to really know what I'm thinking. So we still have this line. I'm not going to cross that line.
Yeah.
And in this area, like, it's going to be soft until that area. But I'm going to keep this leaf.
Oh, beautiful.
Love your work, Kai. Kai Dunstan.
Hi, Kai. And like, we can add stuff later also, but because it's nice to see the placement. And like, now I see here, it would be nice to have one. I don't know if you can. No, you can't see what I'm doing. But I'm gonna just draw on you, and then you're gonna understand like what I mean. One more lamps.
But isn't that also the placement of the root of the tree?
Yes, but it's in front. So right here, we're gonna start the tree. Right here, and then it's gonna go. So that's why it's so nice that we have this placement. So I need to think about. I don't need to. I need to have the tree here.
Because it's totally different seeing it on the arm rather than on the design. So you get the tree like almost here.
Yes. So I'm gonna quick sketch the tree. So he's gonna be climbing the tree like up here. Somewhere. So that means that the tree is like here. It has some, you know, branches, and this big branch up there. More up here. Here we can really play with the tree, like make even more of those playful, you know, roots and stuff. And then
almost like decay, like.
And this tree can sort of disappear behind her. And then we see this stone over here. Remember that big stone, the rock that we had? And then the tree, the log, gonna be around here, like a little log with some branches, and so this can actually, this doesn't even have to be a stencil, because I can just draw this and make, you know, some roots and everything, so that it just goes into the ground, because the ground doesn't have to be very bumpy when she's standing anyway. It can be a little, like a little flat area.
Little smooth. I really like the area she's walking on in the design, because it flows naturally.
And I like that, to have your elbow as a part of the tree. And then the tree can sort of go even. And then, because I'm not just drawing the tree, mapping it out right now, just to have a quick sketch. Because then I can also do this, the background here with a, just sort of make them have plants in there. More of those.
Are those the ferns?
Just making more of those, because it sort of, you can see more growth around her. So I'm gonna check. You can see in the mirror.
Perfect timing.
So what's the best angle for this one? No, it's that one, right? Just click it, and then you can move it in here. You can just adjust that one so they can see us.
I don't think I can see it like for myself, but I think we can probably see how it's gonna end up, and the placement of the girl and the angle of her. Does she flow natural? Like, I'm gonna walk like this. Yeah, she's looking good.
Because she's walking towards the stream over there, and then you see the stream. You see those little steps.
Yeah.
Towards here, and this is just going to be like more like soft water. These are not going to be there. And then you have the ground, which is like plants. The ground, like you see some plants in front, and here you see some grass and a leaf, and some more leaves, and then more ferns, and then there are also some ferns here in the back here, and then you see the tree starting here.
Yeah. Okay.
So the tree
so
is
it's
pretty
starting like by the pool.
So the tree can sort of go diagonally, like from here, from pretty close. We can have like a root even go over here.
Yeah.
Just to like let it play a little bit with the roots and stuff. That could be really cool.
Yeah,
and then you see the tree again here because the tree is so wide in the start. So the tree is going from there to all the way behind the elbow.
Cool.
Because we still have, the tree has this nice, it starts here and it goes diagonally and then comes back here. And then your son is climbing in the tree here and we can have branches, da, da, da. And then they can also go here and flow to sort of just make it this illusion and delusion or whatever it's called, and just make some branches a little interesting going over here. So, and then we have the forest
Creeping up.
just all the way around, you know, behind us. So the sun is going to be like there, but yeah, here, pretty close to this. I think it's going to be here.
Opposite of last
Hmm. I think so too. And I think when we get him there, his you know, his I think his head is going to be like around here somewhere, so that it's not very hidden. You know, it's easy for you to see even when you're just relaxing your arm.
Yeah.
We have something to start with.
It's a plan.
Yes. Cool. Oh, you have the face ID. No, it doesn't recognize me.
Because it's crushed, isn't it?
They can't see my
Is
code.
Christian adding any color, Linda? Maybe you can.
Yes, we're gonna have color, but we're gonna have soft. Can you soft colors of teal and orange? Only the teal and orange. I think that's gonna be awesome. Just the teal and orange. But the rest, it's sort of all black and gray, but soft teal and soft orange. That can be really nice.
Mine?
If you don't want any sugar in it.
It's perfect like
Yeah.
this. Thank you.
And then, Linda, this one is yours.
Yes?
And then I still
That was very little water. Sorry, can you add some more water? Yeah, I know, but it's
Taste it
just...
first then. So it doesn't just taste like
I usually, that's why I usually drink from these big cups. Yes.
But I can put in more.
Yeah.
More?
Yeah. You can have more.
I got more. What about you? You want more?
No, thank you. It was perfect.
See, Linda is just you.
Yeah, I know. But, you know, there's nothing.
Oh,
Nothing is perfect.
Darling.
There's no such thing as perfect.
It was perfect to
Because
me.
it's
Yeah.
perfect to you. That's it. You know? This is perfect for me. Thank you.
Good.
So is the sun gonna be like orange, or is it
No,
going towards yellow?
it's gonna be more like white.
Oh, cool.
But not white,
Like warm light.
because it's impossible to make white in skin. So, but I'm gonna color it with white, but then your skin is gonna be on top and sort of soften it down anyway.
Awesome.
But yeah, the sun itself is gonna be more like white. But the colors that the sun makes with the sun rays, they're gonna have some soft orange in it. I think rather soft orange and more like use your skin also when I can, so that it's not very like you don't want it to be color, but I sort of, okay, how about a little soft color? So a little soft orange, I think that's going to be good. And then to have that soft teal as a contrast, yeah, I think it's going to be amazing.
Hope so.
Mm.
I sure hope so.
This station is not gonna be completely done until you're on it.
Oh, because.
Because I told you. I was saying it.
Uh-huh.
You have to eat all the food.
Oh, another word for eat your food, Linda. Okay.
Yeah, basically.
Mm.
Eat your food else there'll be consequences.
Mm. It's gonna look amazing. Thank you, Danny. Yeah, let me show you the sleeve again. See, those are nice colors, like those soft teal, so that even the green is going to be a little colder than this. And all the, you know, the yellow and the orange here, it's going to be more like just soft orange. Mm.
It's fun, right? That how people think that colors are like, oh, colors, that pink. That's what they think when they think color. I don't think this. That's also colors. It's a whole different way of colors.
Teal and orange will be pretty. For my boyfriend, I want to fly to Switzerland and get my tattoo. I'm not in Switzerland though. I had never been to Switzerland.
How long was Switzerland?
Danny, I'm in Norway. It's pretty much the same as Switzerland, I've heard. It's pretty similar in some ways with the mountains and
Especially in the Alps.
yeah, and expensive beer.
Yeah, that sounds like Norway, right?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's right. Yes, I'll be in Norway soon. Yes. Do it. Yes, you should. Did you remove the phone in the? Oh, you did.
Yeah, I tried to do something else to you guys.
Mood.
Change the position.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
My great idea for today. Good enough.
Okay. Tattoo camera all set.
All set.
So stencil is on, tattoo camera is here, and well, we're gonna figure out. You're gonna be sitting in this direction, and I need the iPad on this one.
I'm going, yeah, actually, that we need more bread. That's the last. And more ponies, more porsche.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, this one. Let's see. Let's not have electronica and not powerful. Let's do yeah. Let's do mood. Let's do peaceful.
Peacefully walking into the deep forest.
Yes. My thoughts exactly.
Oh, there's a very good song from Dum Dum Boys. Oh.
Are you done?
Nine? Are you?
Yes?
No, you're not. I
Okay.
can see there's another friend there.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, mama.
Yeah.
Ugres og vinis. That's really, that's, you want to just go quietly in the forest without any like ups and downs. Just, oh, it's really good. You should hear it if you haven't heard it. It's an older song. Swan.
The girl? That's my...
reassembled.
Resemble. Yeah, it's...
Resemble. No, it's my daughter.
Mhm. So the little girl in the forest is the daughter, and then we have his son climbing in this tree. So we have both of his children are here.
Typical children things.
No, it's not very typical. That's the
Isn't it?
thing. No.
Maybe
Well,
not.
you mean adding your children in the tattoo is sort of, yes. I do a lot of children's portraits and adding family into the sleeves and stuff.
I was thinking more the children, running around the forest.
Oh,
Yeah.
That
typical like that.
behavior.
Mm.
You
Typical
live in the
oh
forest
yeah,
or
the behavior.
within.
Okay. Mm.
I remember my nephew was really into forest and all the things that he could find, ants and worms and spiders. He was so interested.
Mm.
But the Nintendo Wii came along. That was a little more excited than the ants and the spiders.
I think we should enjoy both.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, like, children are naturally curious about their surroundings, so
Everything.
they're gonna explore it.
Yeah, absolutely. No, there's a good in between there. I think games are actually also.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mm.
It gives them creativity, and it's also teamwork because they're talking to each other while they're gaming.
Mm.
I also heard that they become very much better at making decision-making skills. Also, it's very much better if you're a gamer than if you're
Can
not.
imagine.
Because you have to, right? Like, do that, and even though it's a small game.
That didn't help me.
No, but you have a little. I think they mean for normal.
Oh yeah, okay. Thanks.
Shouldn't say normal though, but you have a little extra in you.
Yeah.
Makes you stop for that. Maybe.
I think it's because actually in for ADHD people, the skill to developing the what's it called? Consequence, like to understand consequences. People with ADHD develop that so much later. Like,
oh, they do?
Yeah, they say that they don't develop the skill to really understand and beregne, like calculate the consequence. That skill is not developed until they're in their 20s, like around 26 or something. So I'm like, okay, they know sort of it's an, but they can't. They can't connect it then and there.
Right.
It's like,
I did not know that.
I think a lot of people with ADHD have this out of sight, out of mind thing, and so it's almost like when I'm at work, it's like I don't even know I have kids. I know, but you know what I mean? It's like,
I think I know what you mean. And
I'm so all into where I'm at that nothing else sort of almost exists.
Wow.
Therefore, it's sometimes difficult to calculate a consequence for something because it's not here, Oh,
Christmas
is back. No. No, thank you. Yeah, I just got the chill.
There.
There. So now it's probably the time to do the nervous peeing.
Yes.
Do it. And I'm gonna set up colors and needles, and then we're set. So like 5-10 minutes. Yes, I finished my breakfast. Thank you.
And I finished this. Well done.
Yes, good.
Work
Teamwork. So we're actually gonna be starting the tattoo in 10 minutes, and that's 12 o'clock. That is not bad for starting a new sleeve. And you guys, I also did something cool. I can switch the I can switch.
Hello, everybody.
From here.
I stole the microphone.
That's pretty cool, huh? What the? No, let's do this one.
I never exaggerate.
No, never.
Never, ever, ever.
I'm the exaggerator. With a,
nickname,
that should be the prodigy.
Be the exaggerator.
Yes.
But everything becomes so much more fun when you exaggerate.
I know.
Better.
But I think it's because, you know, the typical norm is boring.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, it took me 10 minutes to work yesterday. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you should take an assessment.
Oh,
Just saying.
Yes, I heard
Just
it,
saying.
but you know, I don't have a job, so that's I don't get the money to
But that doesn't cost anything.
Yeah, right.
If you go through the doctors.
Yes, I've been there. Not that.
Yeah.
Not possible.
Okay.
I tried.
Okay. Okay.
I can tell you my whole life story. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, I've been to a doctor several times because of depression. Asked to come to a psychiatrist.
Mm.
I once came actually there.
Yeah.
I was there for half a year, and then she was a student, so she had to go elsewhere to finish her studies.
Mm.
So I went back again later on, and now they have a new rule here in Norway about it. Mm. So I went with 1 hour with a doctor, where she assessed like basically how ill are you, should you be here or not, and then they figured out that I shouldn't. So I never heard anything from them again.
Yeah, I know. It should be pretty serious before they take you in.
Yeah.
I know. They're pretty strict like that because they have a lot to do. So they have to sort of filter.
Exactly. So then
well, that's understandable also.
Then I was filtered out. So if I would want that, I need to go private. I stole your mic.
Okay, you may sit down,
Thank
mister.
you. Jump in.
Lock this.
The chair was cold and wet.
Yeah, I just cleaned it. Yeah, I just want to sort of save her. Anyway, so okay. Yes. Veronica, can you just adjust the camera angle? You know what I mean? So that but we're not gonna have this camera angle anyway. We're gonna have tattoo. Then we're gonna show you guys what's going on here. But I thought you could tilt the other camera.
This camera, the small one.
So you switch that one. Oh, okay, I can do that because it's going to be faster than me explaining. Because it's all down here.
Oh, okay.
Tattoo area. Switch this to link 2.
Oh,
and then
okay, and then I
link 2, and you adjust it so. Yeah.
Oh, hi.
But we should also be able to see Christian, though. It would be nice if we could see both, but it's going to be difficult. Let's see.
Oh no! Oh yeah, I forget that.
But I'm gonna be sitting here. But that's okay though. I mean, that's right there. Yeah, that's gonna be fine.
Forward to Linda, we're gonna see if you lean back. We cannot see.
Yeah, but they see us, and I think that's. It's all good. Thank you.
See a little bit of you.
Let's see, and then I need to make this that direction. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm just gonna sort of start sketching the whole tattoo with just black and water, because I think it's nicer to if I can sketch as much as I can, it's easier to get everything in place. And then I can sort of go into, because if I sketch a lot today and then start coloring a section, it's not a problem to keep coloring this, you know, another new section tomorrow. So I think that's easier. And then, because it's not, I need to get all of this that we've done with the stencils to get that placed today. And then so that I don't have to sort of put on the stencil again tomorrow. So that's... Okay, and my glasses. Just adding a few years to my face.
No, it only makes us look smarter.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
Okay, I should. I need.
So when you say you're gonna sketch today, is it like the outlines you're sketching?
Yes, but it's not going to be lines.
No.
It's more like not the typical black outline.
No, okay.
It's more like soft sketch lines.
Yeah.
It's just so that I know where to go in a way. So that I'm permanently fixing the stencil to be visible, but not too visible. You know, it shouldn't be hard black lines.
Så bare en bekreftelse på at dette her den jeg booket til deg. Ja, jo, bare. Ha det.
Doodling. Okay, it's 12 o'clock and we are officially about to start tattooing you. That was not bad. Not bad at all. 3 hours to prep. But yeah, it could have been less because of the printer things, but yeah. Let's just remember, I'm in a storage room.
Yeah, literally in a storage room.
Okay, this one there.
Sorry.
No worries. This one here is awesome. The setup is all. Veronica, you put goo in the wrong corner. Yeah, but then it's like it's still in the wrong corner, you know. But yeah, it's okay. Yes, try to find something like in between then. Okay. There we go.
There we go.
Everything needs to be perfect, you know?
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Ta-da! The lining here is probably going to be the worst in a way. The coloring is usually better, I think. Well, depends though, but it's...
Yeah, I was kind of curious how it felt. It's been like 16 years since I tried it. By now, it's okay.
Yeah.
Let's rock this. Right, Spirit Moon. How deep into the skin is the ink?
About 2 millimeters.
2 millimeters.
Mm. Disco. Been pretty fun to because I think out loud a lot, and so does she. So it's like sometimes it seems like we're talking, but we're not. Just both of us are just thinking out loud.
We're thinking out loud together in the same room, but not to each other.
Awesome. So these are pretty soft lines for your. It's more like guidelines for later on.
Yeah. Just so I can know like where I am in the photo when I try to really like color it and shade it like it is in real life from the photo. So these are just to know exactly where I am. It's my map. What are you doing, Veronica? Mm-hmm. I really like the photo of this grass because it has this sunlight effect, you know. So it's actually the sun is hitting this little piece of ground here, and I think that just fits so well. It's cool.
That's something you can capture in the tattoo. I think that's like really impressive.
Just reminding myself that I'm going, you know, to make some ground to this area and not below it. Mm.
Maybe it's not going to be such a problem now because we're not.
True. And we could also, if you feel busy and if you don't have time to look at the chat, you could also put speech chat on. I can actually do that myself with one button, Veronica. Look how nerd I am.
Yeah. You do that with your
Speech chat. I press the button.
Oh, but I have to do the rest.
Yes, then you have to click to unmute. Yes. Oh, she put a straw in my.
Oh, thinking ahead.
You're so spoiled.
Yes, I'm so spoiled.
What are you doing with me?
No, I don't know. Because I had to let her go, sadly. So she's not gonna work here for that long, and so I have to manage my own shit. Sorry, but
have to get your own straw.
Yeah, have to get my own straw.
Wow.
And your own monster.
Mm.
Oh no. I'll take your punishment.
Yeah, I just have to sort of have a lot of notes and systems.
Yeah, but you also have your brother here, like.
Yeah, I know, and yeah. But I don't know if how that's gonna be. Like try to boss around my brother. One thing with you, because you're like, yes, okay, and you do it, and then because I pay you to also, and then now it's gonna be my brother. It's gonna be my business partner.
Wow.
And I'm not sort of paying him to do it, so it's gonna be more like, what, you do it, So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, because there's a lot of things you do outside of doing the actual tattoo.
It is. It's a lot. But I don't know. It's just I have to just find the systems and all. Just make more of those.
Yeah, because that's the like orange leaves. And this is, yeah, okay.
Mm.
Cool.
Yes. Okay. Sorry.
Twisting my arm off.
You're probably going to be sore in some places in your body that you're
For
like,
sure.
what? Why am I sore there? Veronica, when you're done doing what you're doing, can you change the music? Nice. Yes. Not this. I want it peaceful, but not like sleepy country. Not for me. Mm. Yeah. How about electronica, but not powerful? You had powerful, like something, something like that, or like I don't know, mysterious or whatever. I don't know. Try something else. Dark wave, like electronica music. Yeah, dark wave. Yeah, maybe I don't know if they have that mood genre, but mm. Okay, well let's try beats or something like beats music. Beats is usually just like it's a cool beat, but it's often electronica, of course. But
I think if you're going further down, we need to turn the arm around.
yes, we will. I know that you can't turn it all the way around, so. Right. And now, when I'm tattooing, we can have a little louder if you want, if it's okay for everyone. And let's have something like that. It looks cool from my side. Cool. Good. Just freehanding some forest, like getting some leaves, some grass, maybe some small rocks, some roots. Just going crazy.
Yeah.
But
I think it's awesome that you can freestyle this. Like,
yeah, but it's like I just yeah, I don't know, experience, I guess. I just see sort of where I can put things, you know, so that it looks cool, has this flow.
But you also have to have this inner picture of how it's gonna look. And I think that's an awesome talent. I can't take in pictures. I think mostly in words. So that's a completely different way of thinking while working.
Yeah, but you know, it's like, I don't know. So I think, you know, people are just different, I guess. I'm very visual. Everything to me is very visual. So, like if I have colors for every day, for example.
Wow.
If you say Monday, I see blue. It's like
Blue Monday.
yeah, but it's not because of the blue. It's not that one. It's more like because for me, blue is cold, calm. You know, but it is not just for me, but it's just I learned it when I was young, like really, really young. My mom taught me a lot of the color theory and sort of what colors stand for, and you know, why you shouldn't have a red living room, for example, or a kitchen, because colors give us, you know, they can sort of give us a vibe, you know. And if you go into a red room and you stay there for long, it can sort of pump up a little bit of that adrenaline.
Oh.
And it can sort of, if you go in to argue in a red room, you're going to start fighting, you know. But I think also if you go into a red room with your lover, you know, it could be quite
Different
passionate,
emotions. Okay.
you know, because it pumps up the red, the alertness, the fire in good and bad, you know, like. So I don't know. I have a lot of sort of color theory and like and very visual. So if we talk about the year, and you say March, then I see the year as a circle in front of me, and it's tilted in a 3D thing. So it like turns towards me, and I see March like a.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it is pretty cool in my mind. But also, I think to be that visual, when I think and feel, it can remove a lot of, because it's a sort of like in a when you build a character in a game, you know, you build points to different things. Oh, he's learning, he's getting stronger, he gets points in the strength or you know,
experience.
Yeah, and that's how I feel like I have a lot of bars in the creative, visual, artistic, and then I have very low bars in a lot of those normal, logical things that you need as a working, you know, everyday human. So I feel like to have an extra of something, you sort of have to lack something else. You can't have, you know, full bars on everything, in my mind, at least.
Well, we are all different, and we need different skills in life, and we learn different skills from where we are very young.
True.
Amazing.
And I think we're also sort of born with, we have a bonus some places when we're born, you know, it's genetics. So it's easier. It was already easier for me to learn the creative stuff because it was in my genes. Because my mom is very creative.
So today's Friday. What color is Friday?
Oh, Friday is sort of, I don't know, it's a mixture of, hi Andy! Andy is one of my, like, not one of, Andy is my biggest supporter ever. The big shout out to Andy. Hi.
Hi, Andy.
So Friday, I see it's pastel colors, like actually a mix of a little yellow and pink and a little blue. It's almost like a sea of, almost like, you know, these when they have, what's it called? When you're not, what's it called when you see these colors that just blend together like liquid? I can't remember. Or something like that. It's like pastels.
Smooth day.
Yeah. Oh. Do I have a mod in the chat that can help me with some spammers? Are you a mod, Andy? I think you are. Could you help me with that, Andy? If you have time and if you are able to. Let's see. Now I switched to her. Sorry, I switched to her. I want to start on her a little bit, so I feel safer to move the arm around more later. What? Blah 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 blah. That sounds like my kids have a favorite TV show on Netflix, which is just aliens. I don't know what it's called in English, but it's like Romväsendet, something.
Oh.
So it's just like aliens or something. And thank you. Well, those aliens, they're just like 3D, these digital sort of aliens coming to the Earth and like trying to analyze it. Like, what is this? And you know, they have a theme for every episode. It's like, why do humans keep pets, for example? You know, and
Awesome.
they eat
Sounds
dog
fun.
food, or you know.
Cool.
So it's very. I think it's a good sort of thing for kids to like. How would an alien look at Earth, you know, and humans? Why do we do what we do? So it's kind of sort of educating, but they don't talk. They can't speak. They just mana 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 blah blah blah, and that's how they speak. And I keep hearing that all the time, like blah 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 blah. And it's like, is this very good for my kids to listen to them like blah 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 blah?
I mean,
Okay.
it's a awesome show if they can create meaning out of using
Yes.
other things than language.
Because that's, I think, is because my kids are just, well, Jenny is almost 3 and she speaks very well, and Nico is 4.5 and he's like almost on Jenny's level, so he's a little behind and she's a little like ahead. So, and I think since they're so small, this is maybe not very educational. So maybe that's for actually a little bit older kids when they're like 5 or 6 and they start to like, you know, when they start asking questions about everything, like why, everything is why. How
That's an
old
awesome
is she?
age. She's 8.
Okay, so she's through that most of the worst area, or
Yeah, the worst why part is over, but they're both quite curious. The oldest is 11, and they're really curious, so there's a lot of questions about everything, actually.
yeah, but that's great.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's a good sign if they keep asking questions. It's a good sign that they feel safe to ask questions. That is so
I sure
important.
hope so.
Because I think I did not feel that safe when I was young. So I don't think I had that sort of safety and freedom to like ask that much. So I think that's a very good sign. I heard someone on the bus today talking to their kid, and I was like, I sort of question sometimes how I am as a parent, because I think I'm not. It's sort of like I didn't have the sort of the pedagogisk, like, you know, the correct sort of parenting from my parents. So it's sort of like I don't know how to be a parent. So I feel like I read the books. I sort of try to follow what I'm supposed to, but it doesn't feel like it's natural. But I really feel like I try, you know, like what is best for the kids.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only thing we can do as parents. There's no like right or wrong answer. We just need to do what feels natural, and then support our kids in every part of their life.
Being embraced and refreshing to see new parents be more open about life. Yes, right? I think that's good too, like that we're more open. And I mean, I know also like our parents, those, I mean, their generation, And those parents again,
Yeah.
I mean, my grandparents were not, my grandfather was a bully. You know, they never showed affection or love, you know, so I think my dad was never taught by his parents, like what is love and what is safety, and then of course it goes into a pattern because that's how you learn what is your safety. My safety was that sort of like you know, no. And why? Oh, just because. And those just because moments, I think that made me scared of doing the same with my kids. So now I learned that, okay, I need to sit down and like bend down to their level and explain why you shouldn't hit your sister, or you know, why you need to brush your teeth, and not just because, you know.
I hate the answer just because there isn't an explanation there. You can't learn anything from that.
No. And that's just it. I didn't learn a lot from that because I just got that many just because I said so, and that I'm like, it didn't help me to develop my, you know, understanding for things, and also, oh my God, that's flown for the babies. Remember when I had Jen? When you had Jenny? Oh yeah. Andy, are you a mod? Could you please, if you have time, and could you maybe remove those bots in the chat? I'm sorry to have to ask you for that, but Veronica's not here, and I didn't even teach Veronica yet how to do it. Or if there's anyone else in the YouTube chat that are mods, that would be super helpful. There we go. It's just, you know, super quick sketches. So these are not going to be like hard lines. They're just going to be visible like very softly, so that I can, you know, when I start to color, I can just relax and don't think about not wiping away the stencil and stuff. So, oh, thank you, Jesse. I think I'm not too bad. I've learned some good ways. But I think they're safe for now. Okay, I think maybe we should turn this as much as I can.
As much as I can, like this?
Yes, perfect.
Take the time to sit up.
And let me know anytime if you want to have a break, just stretch your body or whatever, because I'm usually, when I'm in the zone, and
that's a good thing.
It's a good thing, but I forget to take breaks sometimes. So it's nice to try to take like a little stretcher when maybe once an hour, but or we can just wait until like we're thirsty or hungry or whatever. So there is a cone back there, which I think is pretty cool. This one.
Yeah.
So should we have that? Because it's right there, and it sort of just makes the it makes it all a little bit interesting, so it's not just the greenery. Oh.
If you'll manage to get it to look real, I mean, it's pretty small.
Yeah, and it's not going to be, you know, like here. It's actually a little bit blurry. Yeah. So it doesn't matter if it's a little bit blurry either. So it's just,
let's go for it. This was not a comfortable position.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. You know what? I can.
No, I mean the arm.
Can you remove the table a little bit, and then I can twist you a little bit around here?
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be better, right?
A lot better.
You also put in the armrest on the other side.
No, it's good.
More,
It's good.
more filling. I remember when Linda tattooed me, I took all the armrest and put on the chair and everything, so I was like, okay. And she tattooed all my foot, so just lay back and relax.
So I'm just gonna finish
Thank
that
you.
leaf and then get those there. Okay. Yeah. Can I have a pen, please? Do I have a working pen? Ser du på skjermen med det? Så det har lagt inn Masterpiece og liksom Masterpiece og Linda signature der. Og så liksom thank you, og så har jeg top tipper.
Oh,
sorry. Top tipper ever, og så thank you John Black. Er ikke det der? Nei, det var ikke det. Gifting 7 subs, Sunfish. Best host ever, gangsta. All time top cheerer, or all time top super chatter. Huh? Cool. So they get some thanks for that, and I have new iPad for designing tattoos. So that they can donate, so I can save up for a new tattoo. New tattoo, new iPad. I don't. Do I have to save up for a new tattoo? I can tattoo myself. Hva er dette her? Hva er det jeg signerer? Ja.
At du skylder meg alt du tjener resten av livet.
Okay. Oh.
Back terminal.
Yay! Finally arrived.
Jeg tror du kan nå han.
Nei,
Du har den.
jeg hørte det nå.
Jeg er ikke ferdig.
Jo.
Det var det.
Okay, I just signed a lot of papers. I have no idea what I was signing. That's how much I trust you. Yes. And then the chat goes like, I thought you learned by now, Linda. You shouldn't trust other people. Okay, while I'm up, I'm gonna do a quick trip to the loaders room. But I can... if you want, I can... No, I don't. I don't want to do it. I'm just gonna leave this here and leave this here.
I'll leave the microphone.
And then...
And yet I've hijacked another microphone.
Wow. What kind of dog do you have?
French bulldog.
Wow, they're cool.
They're very cute and cute. I'm like a mom in that way, like, oh, you want to see my kid? Look at my kid wearing. But I had a very cute video because we were at the birthday party. And we put a birthday party hat on her.
You did?
Yeah. I thought she would be like, no, take this hat off me.
Oh my god, she's so cute.
Yeah.
The boss. Yeah, she's the boss. Awesome. She's so cute.
And that with that shirt also said Leon looks like a little kid.
It's even a hoodie. The hoodie.
Yeah. She is my baby.
Is she a spoiled baby?
Yes.
Yes, she
Yes.
is.
But I just find it better to spoil her because she never would ask for anything.
No.
Oh, please give me this. Oh, I want this. But she gets so happy when I
Yeah.
give her something.
I mean, that's the beauty of pets. They give so much love. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing.
She loves
Wow.
to play around in tall grass and other things. I don't know. She's cute. I don't want another dog though.
No, it's more than enough.
No. I just find them so good when they play together and are like have company with each other.
Oh, you said you want another?
I want one to
Yeah.
so they can play together.
Similar one?
I actually want Staffordshire. Those are cute.
Staffordshire, that's
Yeah.
a terrier. Bull terrier?
No,
No.
they're not
Like
bull terrier.
the staff?
Staffing.
Staff? Okay.
Short for staff.
I think they're
Yeah.
cute, but
Oh my God,
I just
they're
feel
cute.
like, yeah, but he's cute. But she, but that's a pug, right?
No, there's a French bulldog.
French bulldog. Okay.
The
I'm
pug
not.
has the ears down, but very similar face.
Okay, I don't know all of them, but I remember the staff. I feel
you have
like
two.
they are so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm?
I like to.
We're talking about dogs.
No,
Oh,
you're
yes.
right. Sorry.
That
Show
is a
them.
cute.
Yes.
Those are cute dogs.
Those are cute
Yes.
dogs.
Those are. Those look so
You
so
really
nice
emphasize
and
on
like.
those.
Yes, but I only saw one, and I said that's a cute dog, and then I saw that there were two.
Yeah.
I was sort of raised with wolves.
Yeah.
I was raised with German shepherds.
Oh,
You're right. There are
Oh my
Staffordshire
God.
bull terriers. Yeah.
yes,
I
there
just
are.
think their jaws look so dangerous. You know what I mean? I just
Yeah, I mean,
think
when
that they look.
they have a wide mouth.
Mm. One of my best friends had a dog like that, and another friend of mine had a Doberman,
Oh,
really huge one.
yeah.
And I remember I was so scared in the beginning, but then after a while he got used to me and he started like laying on top of me when we watched a movie, you know, in
Yeah.
the sofa, and that's cool. But I think I just get easily scared of dogs that are, you know,
Big,
those
maybe?
typical big dogs. This is weirdo because I was raised with German shepherds. You could almost say that I was raised with wolves. And when I say with, I mean with, because my dad had this view of raising children is just like disciplining a dog.
Oh,
Yes.
rough.
Yes.
Yeah.
He said that also. So
Yeah.
it's like, it's a very, very sort of right interpretation of that side of my childhood. And then I have this super nice, soft, emotional, artistic, spiritual, and alternative mother. So you have those,
It did come
the
with
contrast.
Worlds.
Mm.
Boller. Tre boller.
Yes, but now I put my gloves on and now I'm
And
working.
then we just have to eat.
You can eat as
Okay.
much as you want. What is it?
There is one skolebolle. And there's one looks like cinnamon, like nut.
Can you show me? You
Yeah.
can't tell me.
There's two
Remember,
different
I'm visual.
Yeah.
Okay, as long as I don't get coconut things.
Yeah, so you don't want the skolebolle at least.
No.
Which one do you want to have?
The one that's left. So
Oh
you can
no,
choose.
I hate them. Oh,
But thank you though.
I like cinnamon a lot.
Take the cinnamon then, and I'll take the one with a vanilla thing.
You add the cinnamon.
That's perfectly fine. Thank you.
Oh,
Sorry for my mess.
I like nothing to.
There's-
Where I work.
But it's not that bad now. I was actually good yesterday. Last night I cleaned up a lot here. So just so you know.
Yeah. Wow, that was not a fun part of the skin to tattoo.
No.
Thank you.
What was that? Was that the wedding song? Or wedding anthem?
Hello, look at this.
Mm.
Now I would like to have a little tea. Tea. Would you like another coffee?
No, thank you. I'm fine.
I didn't ask you up front. That's something I should remember to do when I stream. But it's also nice to ask, like, how much or like how open you are of speaking about your personal stuff.
Yeah.
But that's up to you, like how much you want to open up. But it sort of when I tattoo these, because one thing is that you bring me photos, right?
Mhm.
Because I tell you to find this or think about this dream and write everything down and then find the photos. And when I look at the photos, I get this vibe. I get a feeling. And,
Yeah.
but it's also nice to like learn or know a little bit of the background also, because I understand that you like nature. You like to bring the kids outside. But are you married?
I was married.
You was married.
Yeah, I'm separated.
Yeah. Okay. But how is it now? Like, if you don't mind talking about, you
go
are
ahead.
like,
Go
if
ahead.
you feel like you have this okay vibe when it comes to being parents and the around the kids. You know what I mean? Like, are you friends?
Yeah, we're doing great actually. It's a great cooperation, and like the most important thing for every parent is their kids. So getting that cooperation and possibly friendship working is crucial for the kids in the future. So we're focusing on that and working on that every day.
Yeah.
So,
Good.
yeah.
Was it long ago?
Last summer?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Last summer, like this.
Yeah, so it's been like 7 months.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I left him in March last year. So
almost a year.
But yeah, it takes time for the, I don't know, even if I feel like it was sort of my decision, or it was sort of my final, I was like, okay, this is it, I'm out. But we had been both had been talking about, well, maybe this is the end, a lot of times. But then even if I decided to go, it's like that it's still like a grief in a way.
Yeah, for sure. Like your whole life is changing, so you have to deal with the grief process of starting over, finding possibly a new place to live, a new way to be around your kids. You don't get to see them every day.
Yeah.
So I can relate to that grief because there's a grief of, in a way, losing your family.
Yes.
But then again, they're not lost.
No, they're not lost. But it's like I have this. What I feel like I miss some of the times is the cooperation, the teamwork, the friendship. So I think when you separate like that, you lose so many things at the same time. Yeah. It's not just a lover or a boyfriend, girlfriend, or it's a friend, it's a team, it's the family, it's the dreams, it's plans.
It's the future.
It's the future, yeah. It's like it's really a lot to lose when you, but still, when you know that okay, this is what we're losing, but what are we gaining?
Yeah.
So, and as long as that gain is important, like it usually is, because usually it is all about self-esteem, or you lost yourself, or maybe one is in love with another, or I don't know, but I think it's important to find the gain. What is good about this? But it's hard. It takes time to get.
It takes time. I haven't really thought about that. So it's a great perspective to have.
I think it's important to think about that, because like for me, I think it's like they say, it's easier if you're the one that sort of takes the step and like, okay, this is the final drop, I'm out.
Yeah.
It says that it's easier because the other one is the one getting sort of the hit, like, oh my God, But I don't know, I think it's important to, like for me, I think, okay, I want to live the life that I didn't feel like I could live, or didn't feel like I was allowed to, but I was sort of allowed to. It just felt like I wasn't allowed to, So those parts of me that I felt like I started to lose in myself, I've started to take back. And I think that's very important. Because you're a better parent if you take care of yourself and like prioritize yourself and your life and your health. Because health is not just your body, it's your mind and heart, feelings,
for sure.
Everything. Yeah, I love to talk about stuff like that because I don't know, it's so sort of normal. It happens to so many of us, but I don't think that we talk about it enough.
I agree. Like there, I mean, at least in this part of the world, we're not like open about personal stuff. So, and I think we need to talk about it to kind of process it and get somewhere as a human being.
I think so too. And I think it's easier for others, especially if like I saw there was this Norwegian sort of influencer, but she has a podcast about sort of like awkward sex stuff.
Okay.
She calls it the G spot.
I've not heard of it.
She's Norwegian.
Okay.
And G-punkte. So that's a podcast, and she like shows. She has these cool videos where she shows a typical ad from a girl putting on some stockings, sexy stockings. And this girl is like flawless. So she shows this video, this perfect girl, just putting on these sexy panties, and then this Iselin, that's her name, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Iselin Guttormsen.
Okay, I know she.
And then she films herself putting on some stockings with her like normal butt and legs and belly, and shows that all the belly is hanging, and she's like, and she does not look very sexy, but she shows it, and she also took pictures like sitting in the toilet or taking a shower and like just being a normal woman, and I think that is so like bold.
Yeah.
And it helps so much because to show younger women that, you know what, yeah, you might see me as beautiful and successful, but look, my belly is also hanging, or I have cellulites or stuff like that. And I just think that's so much fun, and like it's inspiring. And she went through a separation. And she sort of showed and she shared it with her audience, like talking about it, showing that it's okay to be sad. It's okay to mourn. It's normal to have all of these weird thoughts and feelings and memories. And I think it's just so great when sort of those influencers show that they are real people, and this is normal, because there are not that many that do that.
I mean, we do get like a false image of who we are through, especially social media. So I think it's important, like what you just told me about, to show the real human being, to show the real way of living. Everyone goes through similar kind of stuff.
Yeah, because it happens a lot, everyone, most people, like I don't know, 90% of people will go through a separation at some time.
Some point in your life, you're gonna lose someone.
Yeah.
For sure.
And I saw today, there's this influencer girl that I follow, really like cool gothic kind of girl, loves to roller skate and film herself and do lots of vlogs and stuff. And she's been very open, and she was just also separated. And she's been with this guy since she was like, I don't know, 16, so for her to really mourn and grieve is the better word, I think, but to also show that yes, this is natural. I've been with him for so many years. It's like it's natural to grieve. I think that's nice when people show those sides.
So the real life rather than the perfect picture.
Yeah, like everything is perfect. We are always beautiful. Our kids is always behaving, and we're traveling everywhere, and my hair is always looking awesome. I always have makeup on perfectly. Yeah. I barely had the time to put on a little bit of mascara today, so I'm like super happy for that.
Well, yeah, morning routines with kids, it's like chaos.
Yes.
It's fun chaos though.
Yeah, it's fun chaos. And I think it's if you have to sort of learn or find your own tricks that makes it fun. Like I try to have that little Mary Poppins thing, like, okay, let's clean the room and just make it a song or make it a contest. Yeah. I bought the thing from Clas Ohlson. It's a board that I can put on the wall. It's magnetic. Yeah, magnetic. And it's also like a whiteboard. And you can put daily chores on there and 3 names. And that's perfect because I have 3 kids. So, and they get a star. Like, so brush your teeth, or...
that's a great motivation.
Yes. And you can also add like, okay, if you get this many stars this week, you get this sort of bonus, something, But my 16-year-old is very, like, she's like, okay, but what's this bonus going to be? Can I choose? But the younger kids, they don't even care about a bonus. They just want those stars.
Stars are more than enough.
Yeah.
It's now almost more red than it's black.
Yeah, because of your skin. It just like, oh, what is this? This is a wound.
This is no fun, my skin says.
Now your skin is working with this and trying to figure out how to heal. Now we don't need this.
Okay.
And I want to find the waterfall picture. Another Christmas song.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I was
I
wondering
don't
about that.
know. Oh yeah, it is. There's what I call candy cane on the album cover now.
So you were saying we're gonna start outlining the waterfall?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. I know about the placement of the tree is sort of just gonna go build up like here. So it's, even though I just have these weird sketches, it's gonna be like I've done around here some places that I have drawn it more like a thin pencil sketch, so that now it looks a little bit tighter and better than the weird marker noise. So that's what I do. And like some places here, the leaves were not whole. Yeah. Some places here, the leaves weren't whole. So I just redrew sort of some of those places. Let's see here. Like there, this leaf wasn't whole in the photo, so I made it whole, and then this one. And then this one is the kongle, cone. That one there. So then I just put that behind the leaves because they're pretty, they're bigger than those. So trying to think about the perspective and like so that everything grows backwards in the.
So you're adding
here.
depth to the
Yes.
tattoo.
Yes. So that's why I think that because now I just sketched this part really fast because I want to see sort of this. This is more important. So this can just be, I can work on the details later to those. So yeah, so now it's waterfall. Find like what is what there. Okay. Where did you like earlier today, Veronica? You chatted with Jesse. Where did you write that? Was it in Ecam there? Okay.
Yeah.
Huh? Because then it was.
Yeah, also Amber said good morning.
Could you check something?
Or do you want to come here and take yourself?
No, I just have to point. If you check Ecam, we can't. Where are we live? Are we live? It doesn't say. It doesn't say. Could you click on this one? Yeah, and we can't change because there's no Twitch.
What's this one?
Page, Facebook page.
Oh.
There's no Twitch here.
Oh, that's why.
Could you maybe go to Restream and see if we are live on Restream? No, yeah. Because then maybe you can change the ones there. Because you see the Facebook is like, it was 0 and now it's 1. So it's like, and then go lower and then see events. It doesn't edit destinations, but it doesn't seem like we're live now on Restream. Weird. You see, it also says masterpiece, and so this is not. We're sort of live on the wrong site, you know, because this. So weird. Okay, but that's too bad that we can't edit that.
And I guess we have to finish the live and then go live again.
Or you open up which wait döm där administration. Gonna see if we could maybe thing is, can we go live here from this? But maybe it can't because it's not connected to the eCam. It's too bad that we can't.
Because we're
From-
streaming from this.
from
device.
eCam, yeah. But can you check around the eCam, the program, and see maybe up in the menu, maybe there's a place where you can edit destinations, even though we're live?
Or else we have to let that see.
But what we also could do is we could take a break after the lines.
Yeah.
And take like stretch our legs and stuff, and we can end the stream, and we can go back to a new stream, and then we can also go Twitch and TikTok, for example, because then it's when the coloring. That's
That's the exciting part.
yes.
So how Linda did you end up like choosing or becoming an expert on photorealism rather than any other style? Tattooing?
That was actually when I showed my mentor, Birdie, where my mom said that I should be a tattoo artist. And she was like, oh, yeah. Because I drew I had a white desk and when I was a teenager, and I drew drawings straight on the desk and into each other, you know, and my mom was like, oh, it looks like you're tattooing the furniture. You should be a tattoo artist. I'm like, what? I didn't have any interest about tattoos at all. So I was like, oh, okay. And she is an artist herself. So she was like, I just want you to, you know, make a living out of being creative and not being stuck in an office, you know. And because we're this, I'm like her, I'm an artistic, you know, creative soul or whatever. So I think I would, and with the ADHD thing, and like I told you about earlier, like I'm addicted to variation. So to be, I tried hairdresser actually, but that was way too like the same every day, all day. So I was like, ugh. I love being in a competition, but yeah, that was it. But then when I did start tattooing, or when I showed Birdie my drawings, he was like, okay, if you want to be an apprentice, I have to see your artwork. So I showed him some of my drawings, and they were all realistic, or 80% was like photorealism, because I love to copy the real world, because I think it's beautiful as it is. So many photos that are just amazing, and I don't have the sort of I'm not a storyteller. I don't have those. There's nothing coming out of here that I want to express. I want to interpret you and your, you know, your
Yeah.
photos. So it's like I'm just a copy machine in a way. So when he saw those drawings, it was like, oh yeah, you can start working here tomorrow.
Wow.
Mm. And so when I started tattooing, it was, he said, yeah, you have to know all styles. So you have to study, you know, Japanese clouds and dragons, and you have to know tribals. And so I did all of that. So I could do all of the styles, but the more realistic stuff I did, the more happier I was, and the clients. And I remember when I did my first portrait, Birdie was like, you're gonna do a portrait. Just know, like it's very difficult, and don't think that you're gonna be able to do it, and just, you know. And then when I made it, the portrait, he was like, oh, okay, yeah, I guess it's easier for some. So he was like a little pissed that I could actually pull it off. And the first portraits, I mean, by then at that time, it was amazing, you know. My like Birdie and everyone there was like, oh my god, you know, this is, how can you do this? And my clients were like, oh, this is so realistic. And when I look at them now, it's like I want to laugh and puke at the same time. It's awful in my mind because I'm better now.
Yeah.
You know, I learned so much, and I don't know. It's sometimes you just think that like you know it all, and then you realize that you can actually be better.
Get a reality check.
Yeah. But
Yeah, has
so
the tattooing like world or industry changed so that the portraits and the realism has gotten more realistic in a way?
Yes. I mean, I remember some of my sort of idols back then that did realism, and at that time it was sort of new and like, wow, how can you do something this realistic? But they have also progressed, and new artists have just come and like zoom like past them, and you know, just by thinking of new techniques or and some, I mean, I think it's because tattooers used to be tattooers. Now we are tattoo artists.
Yeah.
More and more tattoo artists have an artistic degree in something. They have maybe gone to some art school, and they already have an artistic approach or style. And I think the really like best artists are the ones who are artists sort of around the clock, you know, and not just tattoo artists, but they paint or they sing, or, you know, they do other stuff that is also art. Because then if you paint, you know so much more about colors and inks and how to mix and how to, you know, color theory, and so they all work together in a way. So, and I used to paint and draw so much, you know, since I was a tiny girl, like before kindergarten. I just loved to draw. That's all I've wanted to do my whole life. So I drew, like, you know, semi-realistic princesses in kindergarten, while the other ones was, you know, doing just the like a clutter.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really want to find some of my mother's drawings from when she was younger. She made some realistic drawings. Like one is from, where'd you find that? Just be careful so it's not, yes, that's it. Oh yeah, that's a royalty-free song anyway, so it's not a big deal. But I was like, oh yeah, that's a good song. I like that one. But yeah, I remember I saw a drawing of hers of a piano. Actually, the piano that they had before, they lost it. I found one identical on Finn.no.
Wow.
So I have that at home in my living room. But that drawing is so realistic. I'm like, what? I can't draw that realistic. So she was definitely better than me. So I really want to find that drawing sometime.
You think it exists?
Yeah, no, maybe not. But I should have, taken a picture of it. But I remember when I saw it, because I think it was framed, maybe, in a glass, just a glass, no nice frame, just like a simple glass. Yeah, I really want to find that someday. Yeah, but my mom is really artistic. She has exhibitions and stuff at the moment, and she's really like killing it these days with her art. She's really popular, and so that's awesome.
And I find it amazing, like really cool that she encouraged you to become a tattoo artist.
Mm. She's so liberal, she's a hippie. Or she was the hippie, the typical like, oh, all you need is love and art, and she's very alternative and spiritual, and she doesn't have like, she doesn't think of stereotypes, and she's not judgmental, except one thing, because she's very visual, and she's like she says, a Venus child, because so she's very artistic and visual like me, but she's very also then, how to say, like she says that she just likes to look at beautiful things. So we've had that argument sometimes when I say, you can compliment me, like, oh, you look very skinny in that dress. I'm like, Mom, it's like, because for her, it's just a nice compliment because she sees beauty. And I'm like, but Mom, you're making it about weight.
Yeah.
That's not good. That sort of hurt me when I was younger. But now she understands though, and she's like, oh, okay. But she's like, I don't mean it like that. But yeah. So she's very visual. And that can be, good and bad. Now I forgot what we were talking about. Well, we were talking about my mom.
Yeah.
And my work.
Then your work, yeah.
But yeah, but the thing that she's very, like, she never was a bit, like, judgmental. Because when she saw that I was just drawing on my desk, and she was like, oh, it looks like you're tattooing it. You should be a tattoo artist, because she saw a way for me to make a living out of just being, just doing art and having, to be able to do something that I love every day. I think it's also because she is an artist, but she worked as a hairdresser for like 30 years. And she went to Adamava school, and like, as a hairdresser for that many years, hurting her back, having a lot of back pain, and so I think she's like, I think she wished that she did more of the art and not having that, that type of job. I don't know. But you're amazing and beautiful, Linda. Oh, thank you, Andy. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't want to blame my mom because I know she always just means well. She's so like positive and loving, but it's sometimes she just forgets that maybe it's not the best thing to talk about weight, to a teenager. But yeah. that's how I learn also as a grown-up. Like, okay, now I have a teenager. Maybe I should be careful about talking about, you know, my weight and
Yeah.
not stand and look in the mirror like, oh my God, I'm so fat. Oh yeah. Oh yes, Adam Scott. Thank you for a question like that. I think I have talked a little bit about it, but not much on the stream though. But I think it's also I wrote this Instagram post where I even showed the sort of the whole story actually. So, but I can tell you the long story short is, as you know, I was, you know, I've been tattooing for since 2000, yeah, 2000, 2000, and then I opened up Attitude in 2008, and I moved the shop to Oslo to like, oh, go big or go home in 2013. And the same year, I met Marius. And at that time, like 2, 3 years later, he wanted to switch jobs. And then I had some issues at work at this shop because it was a big shop. There was a lot of tattoo artists. I did a lot of things like I was very stressed. It was a lot of things on my mind. I had a hard time like really being able to be the perfect sorry, I need to think about this one there. Okay. Like to be the perfect leader, owner, like shop manager, and at the same time tattoo full time. And I think that was just really, really difficult for me. So Marius, he just stepped in, helped out a little bit in the shop, to like, you know, answer phone calls and stuff like that. And then suddenly I was bankrupt because of a bill, one bill that was just too much for me that I didn't know was coming. And so it got me bankrupt. So Marius was like, okay, but I can just create a new company and so we can let the shop be. So he did that. So that was the new attitude. So then he was the owner, and I wasn't even a co-owner because I had my tax debt and stuff. So he didn't want to have me like on the paper as a partner. So he was then the owner of the shop, and then that was like in 2000. When was that? 2017, I think, 16 or 17. And then, sorry if I'm boring you with this long story, but however, the ending is the reason why I'm switching the studio. And that is that I broke up with Marius in March, moved out in March, and then I told him in April, sorry, I don't want to work here anymore because it just felt sort of wrong for me not to have my own shop. It wasn't my shop anymore. I missed being the owner, the mommy, the, you know, so because I didn't have anything, I didn't have any stemmerett. I didn't have any, I wasn't included in the business and in you know, the general business things. So I felt like I was just left out, just sit there and tattoo. And I'm not saying that that is what it was, but I'm saying that's how I felt. And so I was like, okay, I want to move on. So Attitude is still Attitude and is still owned by Marius, but I wanted to move on. And so my brother came along and like, I also want to start a business. And he has this sense for business and being a leader. So he was like, why don't we just do this together? And that's what we did. So my brother and I are now co-owners. So that is pretty cool. Control, yes, Andy, like that. Yeah, I didn't have any control anymore of the shop, and a lot of people thought that I owned Attitude, like, but I haven't owned it for 5 years. So yeah. Do you still have your apprentice guy? No, he works at Attitude. So, sadly, he, you know, everyone that worked at Attitude has a contract with Attitude and not with me. So, but you know, and I told Marius I'm not gonna like what's it called, like headhunt at Attitude. I'm not gonna walk around here and like, hey, you want to come and work with me? So I was very careful with that. Like, but there's one guy that quit Attitude and wanted to come and work for me, and that is Jonathan. So he's gonna work here from February, I think. I've seen some tattooers remove their shop into the back of a hairdresser store and oh yeah, I think Linda having her own shop shows a great road. Well, thank you. I'm just mumbling, sorry, when I read, just trying to read fast. but yeah, thank you. Yes, this is, I actually feel like that I'm sitting in the back of a shop, but it's
Temporary.
it's very temporary, yeah. So now we have done those lines, and this is gonna be later.
Yeah.
We'll see. Maybe later today, maybe tomorrow. I don't know.
Yeah.
But this is the start, and then I think we should have a little stretch. We've been tattooing for 1.5 hours. Because then we could. You see, it looks very red. It's actually more red on the camera.
Yeah, it is.
Than it is in real
red.
life, but we could do, what is what? That's the back of your head, and the other one is there. Hi! So,
No.
still, no. Yeah, it's still red though.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think, chat, I think we're gonna end this stream now and just take a little, like, half an hour break, stretch our backs a little bit, get a cup of coffee, and then when we'll be back to stream more. If you want to, I mean,
That's perfectly fine with me.
yeah, I think we didn't have that many issues either today with technical stuff. I was able to do my job. So we'll take a little break. I'll end the stream, and then when we come back, we're gonna have Twitch with us as well, because somehow it was lost, and maybe even try TikTok a little bit. But then I think Veronica's gonna be like doing that manually. Otherwise, we're not gonna be able to do. So yeah, half an hour break. So we'll be back 2 o'clock, 30 minutes. Okay. Okay, you can just click finish. Yes.